Now, I want to believe that players' contract negotiations, signing of players, renewals of contracts, all these activities and every other activity that has to do with a player's stay at the club is concerned with Deco's department, Deco's office as the sporting director. That is what I want to believe at this moment. And if I'm wrong, put the person's name in the comment section. I will talk about it later. But for now, I just know Deco as the sporting director, and I believe that he's in charge of all of this. Now, my question to Deco is this: how do you negotiate such a contract with Inigo Martinez? How? Knowing fully that Barcelona is in financial crisis, and your aim will always be to make sure that at the end of the day, Barca wins. At the end of the day, Barca wins because the player will be fighting for himself, while you, as the sporting director, will be fighting for Barcelona. Now, I don't blame Inigo. Inigo did what you added to his contract, the clause that was added that he could leave for free whenever a foreign club comes calling, and that was what he did. Simple, that is business. But my question again is this: why didn't you leave that condition blank? Since he renewed up until 2026 and he wanted such a clause added to his contract, why didn't you guys assure him that as long as it is his wish to leave, whenever a foreign club comes calling, that Barcelona will negotiate properly on his behalf so that the deal will pull through? They're not going to negotiate in such a way that the club might want to turn back. They will make sure they negotiate properly and make sure you join such a club as long as it is your wish. But Barcelona will try to get some money from you, from such a club. Because at the end of the day, any club that wants to sign a player will always reserve some money to sign such a player. And right here, we are talking about Saudi clubs, Al Nassr, that gave Ronaldo a lucrative contract worth millions of euros. That was the negotiation that was supposed to be in place. Leave it blank and assure him that surely any club that comes calling and it is your wish to leave, we surely will make sure you leave, but we have to get something out of that club. Very simple. At least 30-40 million euros from Al Nassr wouldn't have hurt. Now, Inigo terminated his contract and freed up 12 million euros. So what it means is that we sold him for 12 million euros. Let's just put it that way. We sold him for 12 million euros to Al Nassr that could easily give us 40, 50. And I'm blaming Deco because I believe this is your office. Now, I'm in no way blaming Inigo. Inigo activated a clause in his contract, and moreover, his renewal was just up until 2026. So which means by 2026, he was going to be out of contract as a free agent. So that was business that he did. But I'm blaming Deco for such a negotiation, for such a clause added to Inigo's contract. We would have made a cool money from Inigo.